Hi, it's Amanda here, out with the canine, Cole, canine Cole, um, and he demanded to come out again. He kind of likes to come out at least twice a day. I'm trying to get him up to 3 times a day just to kind of because of the type of dog he is, he's like high energy, and unfortunately, we don't have a fence. This is the that side is our home, but we don't have a fence at the moment, so I can't allow him to run about, especially where I've got food growing. He's digging stuff up, and as he gets bigger, it's difficult. So I thought I would give you an update as things stand. Um, I've I've been feeling a bit kind of despondent out here in the garden, and I'm not quite sure why that is. Um, I think if I think about it, a couple of the reasons are down to the dryness of the weather and how hard the clay soil has become, and so it makes it very difficult to dig holes and things like that. And where I cordoned off Cole's area, just keeping that tidy. That's just like a 20 foot, if that, space. Um, just keeping that tidy has been like a daily thing, because obviously disposing of his mess is is an issue. Hoping I'm not stepping in anything. Um, but yeah, but it's all contained. And what I'm finding is that because he eats a mostly vegetarian diet, it doesn't smell like it would if he was eating a lot of meat. And what I make sure is that he gets a lot of protein. There's a plant I wanted to have a look at just here. Come. It's my frangipani plant. Looks like it's dead. I'm just so gutted. Both of them were thriving at one point until the dry spell, and I've been trying to make sure that they're watered. Anyway, I know I'm off point, but it's just one of the things now I'm out. What was I going to say? So what was I saying? Yeah. So if he was eating a highly high meat diet, his poos would really stink, and they decompose in a different way. And what I've made is a poo pit. I don't think I've posted that yet. That's what I'm calling it, a poo pit. Come on, let's walk around here then. He's got his. Anyway, so that's what I'm calling it, and it's basically a bucket you submerge partly in the ground, away from where you would be growing food, and you put that in there and water, and you just treat it as if it's a compost pile, but obviously it's just got dog poop in it. And so we're now walking away from the house because he's decided he's on a sniff adventure. Anyway, so gosh, see, I didn't do my hair before I started. Anyway, so actually, just doing this video is kind of cheering me up a bit. I guess that's probably what I've missed. I've just been so focused on other things. On the computer, though, I guess it's the art side, and just kind of just doing a few bits and pieces for that. Anyway, so yeah, so this poo pit. Come on, we want to go this way. Come. It, as I explained in my other video, it because you've got it's pulses and vegetables and rice base, and then I put in things like, oh, gone, I put in things like the moringa and some of the herbs that you will find in the garden that they can eat. And that's been working. He's been thriving and growing. And he has 3 meals a day at the moment because he's still a puppy. And as he grows, it will just be down to 1 meal. But even that, what I've had to do is just break the 3 meals and create 4 meals because he kind of gets a bit tetchy. Or it could just be me feeling sorry for him. But he's eating the same amount but split into 4, which, see, and this is what he used to do. Before I carried out treats, he would just sit there and refuse to move. But now we're actually going and getting a walk. But he's now decided he's not moving. Anyway, so yeah, I felt a little bit despondent, and I wasn't sure why. It was the overwhelm of everything, the things I thought were growing or was going to go do really well, like my Mexican sunflower hedge there didn't, or it's coming on. I guess some of the sticks, I just left the sticks in the ground, and some of them seem to be sprouting up, but it wasn't as quick as the ones at the back, and I guess it was the time that I planted them. So I planted them in the rainy season, so they sprouted up, and the plants along here, the soil that they're in has got less nutrients in, so they will have a problem. Yeah, so I'm trying to slowly get back out and, do my underground nursery or under the house nursery and just kind of tidy up. It's just like, you can go so long having, because things aren't, normally you would just go out and buy or whatever. So look at him now. He's refusing to move. Anyway, because you would just not normally go out and buy, what I've been doing is kind of utilising what we have. Plus as well, we've got to, we're on a budget, so, which most of us are, and then the cost of living has gone up here, everything, since we've, anyway, so we've had an election and everything. Come on, that's it. So, it's getting tangled. Yeah, so, trying to get my mojo back out here. I mean, I still do love it, as I've said, before. Yeah, the plants are kind of coming on, I guess. Still coming on. So I need to fill some of the spaces, but I need to get the pickaxe out. And it's just the heavy duty, the labour of the gardening that I guess I was just not used to, and just dealing with, and that's one of the things I just hadn't factored. Anyway, so I'm going to call it. Why did he stuff it in there? Anyway, I'm going to call it and get this one in, because at 6 o'clock I may just give him his food a bit later on, but yeah, just get some fresh air and do what I need to do. So thank you for watching. If it's your first time, as I said, it was just a quick update. Please do subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, let me know what you're up to and how you deal with overwhelm, and see you soon.